I recently discovered these really interesting little development boards from Cypress Semiconductor, which have a microcontroller on them, an ARM Cortex M0 core if memory serves, and also has some programmable logic on the chip there, which allows some really interesting things to be done. On the left hand side there's a USB serial chip which allows it to be programmed via the USB port. What struck me as really interesting about this board, a really nice piece of design, is that once you've finished programming it, once you're happy with the design on the chip, you can just snap off the USB portion and be left with just the main board. Anyway, I was looking for a test project for this thing so I could see what it could do, and I remembered an old project that I'd started a long time ago, which was to interface a Sega Megadrive 6-button controller to an Amiga CD32, since CD32 joypads are now really hard to come by, or at least good ones are, and a lot of people really like the 6-button Sega controllers. As it happens, this particular 6-button Sega controller is one of the cheap knockoffs that you can currently find on eBay, which aren't as good as the real ones, but they're not terrible, and they're certainly a lot better than some of the CD32 pads you can get these days. So yes, I've put together an interface to go between this pad and my Amiga, or one of them, which is currently running on that board there. So yeah, I've got a piece of software running on the Amiga which will just print in hexadecimal the button codes it's reading from the CD32 pad, or so it believes. So I'll push each of the buttons on the Sega controller in turn and show you what happens. So there we have it, a 6-button Sega controller acting as a CD32 joypad.